fantastic. I mean, we've been so successful with the London clinic that we really needed to kind of just get the next one up and running to cope with the demand, really. And obviously Birmingham was the most obvious next place with all the partners and the major hub we've got up here and expertise. So it's really good that I was able to find the right contact with the help of the partners and you know, start us down that process. Now the hard work starts. We've got to do all the logistical stuff and look at where else we're going to go next.
I think the National Institute for Dance Medicine Science is a really important venture. Obviously we have the base in London, but we need to expand it nationally to provide services to a wider area of people. So I think it's really important that with the money that's come from Harlequin Floors to promote this new centre and expand the provision that's available for our dancers across our nation.
Well, it's really important because the NHS will only go so far, and in London we set up the clinic and I managed to find additional time in my NHS week, but I needed additional support from a physiotherapist, and with the support of Harlequins we managed to get an NHS dance physio working with me, and that's been an absolute success.
It was so quick. Like the day of my consultation with the surgeon, I got a phone call later on saying that a date for my operation, which was a month later, so it was all really quick.
I think NIDMS is long overdue, really, in this country. You know, it's about time that something like this is set up. Fortunately for me at Birmingham Royal Ballet, I'm lucky enough to have a full-time medical care, but for freelance dancers around the country, something like this will be invaluable.
It's hugely exciting that we have this Birmingham hub. It really is, and it's you know, it's great that we have the London hub, but there are more dancers out there. You know, they're not just located in London, and to have this in the Midlands now, the whole setup, the research, the education, the clinical services, everything that NIDMS is, but in Birmingham, it's hugely exciting, very important and vital for dance. And I'm really looking forward to seeing how things grow, you know, where the next hub will be, and the number of dancers that will come through benefiting from this new centre, you know, will be really incredible. It'll be very exciting to see.
For me, the new hub in Birmingham means lots because of having Elmhurst here as part of the West Midlands kind of dance scene. It's a really exciting time bringing together kind of all of the service providers, the universities, the health providers, Birmingham Royal Ballet, Elmhurst. It just all kind of ties together and makes sense. And I think for me, we've got young people who start off from a very young age, and we have a responsibility to them to make sure that health services are in place so that as they grow up as dancers, they have all the right skills and abilities to self-manage their health.
So I think it's terribly important that dancers have somewhere and somebody and some people who can support them actually.
I think it's absolutely fantastic that dancers get this kind of support and attention. I come from a place, which is Spain, where we've got a lot of talent but very little resources for dancers, and to have a place dedicated to the well-being of dancers is just fantastic, and its value is just it's absolutely invaluable actually.
It's been a wonderful example of the sort of united thinking of people like myself and who are all on the same path to getting dancers the care and support they need. As a dancer myself, I used to get so frustrated of going to people for treatment who had no concept of what I did for a living and could be helpful but not targeted specific help. So to have that available on the NHS as well, because funding is always going to be an issue for dancers, is just fantastic.
And this extra donation is really showing to the world that, you know, we're here to stay, we're expanding, there's more to do. So we really appreciate Harlequin's donation. They really understand what we're trying to do and are such a fantastic organisation supporting dancers' health.
You really care about dancers. You care about developing a science-informed product. You want a product that's going to help dancers reduce injury, make them healthier, and you care in different ways. You make fantastic floors, but also you give support where it's needed, and I really appreciate Harlequin Dance Floors and the support that they give.